Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between our visitors and the Kansas City Chiefs. The NFL season has hit high gear. Off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This will be taken very short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go. Let's go.
Here we go. 70 ending.
Mike's 5-4.
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got.
They'll come out here on first down. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And some room to maneuver. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Keep playing hard.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Match box. Light. Ready.
Now the first play for Ezekiel Elliott. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Come on,
The
set.
run only
Like,
got
touch
a
the elbow.
yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go, baby. We turn up. Let's get that ball. Let's get that ball.
Now the offensive product, Corey Grant. And he is swallowed up right
That's all you
at the
got.
line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Let's go.
Now on
Come
3rd
AC
down,
Gator,
an
AC
extra
Gator.
DB out there for the Chiefs.
Okay, double up, double up, double up, double up.
They'll look to throw here. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Daniil Hunter.
Sack!
What a
Got
season
him!
he
Let's
continues
go,
to
boys!
have.
Let's go!
His 15th sack of the campaign.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get out there.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically.
Come
up
on
front,
now,
winning
let's
those
go.
one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Set. 180.
Number 1.
Ricky. Hurry. What's up?
They'll run on first down. It's Holmes. And he's going to lose yardage here.
They
Back
cannot
to his own
block
18.
us. Let's
That's
go.
going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him
180.
in
Real.
at varying levels.
What's the mic?
Because if
Watch
you crowd
one. Watch
everyone
one.
to the line
I
of
got you,
scrimmage,
punk.
If he breaks through,
Hey,
nothing
seam
but room
6.
to run.
Seam 6.
Mike 1. Mike 1. Watch QB drop.
Watch out.
Watch QB drop.
2nd and 11 now. Mayfield on the check down. He finds Kamara. And they'll bring
Way
him
to
down
let
here
them
up at
dogs
about
loose.
the 22-yard line.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Set. 180.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Here we go, O. Here we go, O. When's the mic? Watch one. Watch one.
Man, I got you.
Watch out.
Alert 3.
Wide open receiver complete. And they work this well upfield
Let's
across
go.
the 45. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
180.
Hey, tighten down. There you go.
One touch.
First carry down. This is Alvin Kamara. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory.
Shut down.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
D. Big stop. Let's go.
One touch.
They'll try the left side. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
All day,
6
baby.
yards
Let's
the
go.
pickup, and that's
Let's
a first
go.
down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this was a
180.
little ambitious that he wants to hit that
When's
200
the mic?
mark.
Watch
We'll
one.
see.
Watch one.
Makes sense,
Let's
though,
go,
doesn't it?
defense.
Have you
Our
ever run
time.
into
It's
a
our
running
time.
back? Great game the week before, they didn't think, and that's just going to naturally continue. Just make sure you feed them.
You ain't going nowhere.
That's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm.
Here we go.
number
Here we
of
go.
carries. Just keep
Here we
giving it
go.
to 'em.
Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
Good. 180. Hey, watch the lane. One touch.
First carry, it's Kamara. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25 yard line.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
That's what I do.
Here we go. Here we go. When's the mic? Watch one.
Watch the out. Watch the out.
Down, baby. You ain't got the key to this one.
And inside the 20 before he's brought
Let's
down.
go, boys. Let's go.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Charger 16.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game
Good.
progresses
20.
because when you can have that type of
Run.
a gain in the middle
Check,
of the
check,
defense,
check, check, check,
it hurts
check,
them in
check.
so many ways
Hey,
because
orbit.
most teams like to be
So
strong
Mike's number one,
down
Mike's
the
number
middle.
one.
And if you can
All day,
sting
baby,
them
all day,
there,
all day,
that'll
all day.
open things up for you.
One touch.
Here we go. When's the mic? Watch one. Watch one.
Hey, run it on me.
For the touchdown, Kansas City. A 16-yard
They can't hold me,
touchdown.
coach.
As his guys are able to strike
Let's go.
first here in this opening quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken short.
All day, baby, all day.
Okay.
The Charger drive
54's Mike.
about to get
Check,
going.
watch 54,
And, you know,
watch
certainly
54.
a lot of football
Night,
left to be played. We're
sweetheart.
not into December
Shut up.
yet. So they stand there first place.
You ain't going nowhere.
Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think
Bust
about
stop.
what every team has in their goals. All right. Number one goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number two goal is win your division. Number three goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field and or divisional round. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first.
Down. Hey, Lobo.
Right there, 54 Mike. Bound to lose one.
And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Baby. Boom. Ready.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
54.
After one,
I'm here all day.
7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready.
5-4, Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Right here, right here.
Down,
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage,
Mike, 54's
they
Mike.
almost feel
Check,
like
check.
he's
Watch
one
54.
of them,
Watch
and
54.
they really embrace
Bring
him.
it. Bring it. Put it back.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, L.A. Ezekiel Elliott, his 6th touchdown of the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Well, they were just hoping that run would pick up the first. They got the whole enchilada.
And I'm so used to teams on third down throwing the ball. Instead, they run it, and as you said, picked up the first down, and then some, and then some. In fact, everything, all the way for a touchdown. Terrific play.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back.
Let's go, fellas.
This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Mike.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And
You
still
can't
a
play
lot of
alert
football to be
33.
played this season. We're only in November. A lot to
Hey, hey.
just be on the
I'm all over you.
as you're looking in, so a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting?
They
in
don't
our
want
meeting
it, fellas.
with the coaching
They
staff,
don't
they
want
all
it.
made sure
Keep
to let us
playing
know.
hard,
We know
fellas,
where we are
all
right now.
day.
But the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We
Woo!
still got some
Let's get it.
time, and they plan on putting it together.
Set.
Formulating a
180.
streak. Get the whole month of December
the
still
mic?
left
Watch
to play.
one. Watch
they think
one.
they can get
Pick
in.
me up.
Set.
I got it.
Let's
I
win
got
this
it.
game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
Let's go. Let's
7
go.
yards
Let's go.
there and a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Set. 180.
Let's go, D.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Sack, baby.
Great job defensively. I think he was
Good
trying
job.
to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Set.
So after the
180.
sack, they'll come up on a still manageable
Watch the flag.
2nd and
Watch the
13.
flag. Watch the flag. Watch the flag. Motion.
Hey, Delta.
Here we go, oh. Here we go, oh. When's the mic?
Watch out.
It's our time. It's our time.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Fletcher Cox, the
Boom.
former Mississippi
That's how we
State
do it.
Bulldog,
That's
ringing
how
the
we do it.
cowbell there on the sack.
Mike.
Need something from deep in the
180.
bag of
Alert,
tricks
alert,
here after
alert,
first
alert.
and second down went backwards.
Sorry.
It's 3rd and very long.
Buzz. Buzz.
Let's go, defense. And here we go.
Watch out.
From the gun, Mayfield. Got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. A
That's
good
it, baby.
pickup there.
We gonna work.
26 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you
180.
being in the
Regular,
right spot.
regular.
And they
Watch
connected
one.
there and
Watch
picked up a
one.
first down.
Get the ball.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Mike one. All day, just like that. Just like that.
Watch out.
Mike number one. I'm coming for you. You
And
mine.
that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back
Set.
and see the
180.
ball coming out of the quarterback's hands.
When's the mic?
Guess what?
Watch one.
Creates a
Watch
lot of
one.
confusion.
Hey, we gotta get to watch out.
And he'll bring this one inside the 35.
This drive is turning into an extended run, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Mike, this will be play number 7 on the drive.
Alert!
See what
you got.
So Mike's number 1.
Watch that! Watch the slant! Watch the slant!
Mayfield. Open man is Holmes. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses
Here we
over
go.
out of bounds. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn.
When's the mic? Watch one. Watch one.
Let's set a tone. We ain't giving up nothing today.
To say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah,
This boy came out to play. I've been here, brother. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. It's more coming. This is more where I came from.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
3 buzz, 3 buzz, 3 buzz.
And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Yeah, baby.
Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now
Hurry,
here's
hurry!
3rd and 10.
Pistol.
Here we go. Oh, here we go. Oh.
Hey! High 7.
Watch one.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Now the Chiefs bring on their field goal unit. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they say it. I have no idea.
There we go. Here we go.
The Charger drive about to get going. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
But so many guys now look at it and say, we got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Let's go.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air,
Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman in the game in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from here around the NFL. Flush to his right. Ebron caught left side. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 19.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen.
Hey, D-line, let's
still accurate throwing the football.
Gets this one to Hill. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
Yeah, baby.
Touchdown number 15. And the Chargers are going to take the lead. Give it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards.
Let's go, baby.
Get this
Let's go.
back to the 20.
Good.
The KC
180.
offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Heavy on the edges.
There was still more than a minute to go in the half.
What's that?
This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face, and analytics will tell you try and score when given the opportunity.
I got him.
Operating
Tight
from the
dog, tight dog,
27
tight
now.
dog.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Hurry.
Switch.
What's that?
Now again, right side. It's Holmes. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Baby. Get him,
He
boys.
lost 4
Get him,
there, and
boys.
it's 3rd down. Let him
Good.
go by a little
180.
too
Point it
easily
right.
there.
Point it right.
Well,
Point
that's
it
what we
right.
saw on film,
Watch
isn't
one.
it?
Watch
His head
one.
goes down.
Let's make these babies
oftentimes when
cry
he
all
goes
the
to
way
punch
back
when
home.
he's trying
Smooth.
to block. And when
Let's
you
make
do
these
that,
babies
you
cry
can't
all
see
the way
your
back
target.
home.
He went right
Mike
past him and
one.
made
Mike
the play.
one.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me.
Slam.
On 3rd down.
No.
And that is incomplete. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away,
Boom.
CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it?
Let's go.
They say just outside the 20-yard line.
Ready up.
The Charger
54's
drive
Mike.
about to get
Check.
going.
Watch 54.
Under
Watch
a minute
54.
to go here in the
Check,
half.
check,
Field
check,
position
check,
not
check.
really in your favor. Still taking a lead to field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering
Let's go,
what
tackle.
if.
Let's go. We got it.
They'll keep it on the ground again.
We ain't giving them nothing.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a gain of
Let's go,
11 and a
boys. Bring it
first
up.
down, L.A. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble.
Get ready,
as they'll
get
bring
ready,
this one out
get ready.
to the 27. Meanwhile, the second quarter score from
That's
Carolina.
180.
An early advantage in
Hey,
that
let's
one
get
for
that
the
ball,
Giants.
D. Let's get that
And
ball.
we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. On first down, Holmes. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line.
You don't want no problems with me.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's
180.
2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
When's the mic? Watch one. Hey, I'm coming.
What's that?
And this one
We ain't giving them nothing today.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Yeah,
8
baby.
yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they've put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
An extra
180.
defensive back on the field
Real.
for the Chargers now on 3rd
Hey,
down.
man up, D. Man up, D.
Hey, Alpha. What's that?
Mayfield down. And he hits his man, Matthews. And he's got the
Come on,
first down
baby.
yardage
Let's
before
go.
he's brought down at the 42. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Good. 220.
I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40.
That's it, baby.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. After seeing that, maybe
Hey,
time to go back to some
180.
downfield
Kings,
throws here.
Yeah, anything,
Watch one,
change it
watch
up because the
one.
teams that
Watch
win,
now.
the best teams, they're the ones that
Bravo.
make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back.
One time.
Open things up a little bit. Get back to what you wanted to do before.
Lockdown, baby.
Throw over the middle is taken in, and he's brought to the ground
We
with
played
another
to win.
first down
Let's
at the Chargers'
go.
38-yard line.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Hey, defense, let's
So
go.
from Charger territory,
You ain't doing nothing today.
on first down, nothing opening up
Lay
really
down.
on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping,
Good.
those big
180.
defensive linemen will take the bait
What's the
and
mic?
move
Watch one.
laterally
Watch one.
and open
Do
up
your
a
job.
crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Second down now. It's Holmes.
Go, 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 run, run,
And tough
run.
sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Your trip ends
Nice
here,
job there on
baby.
the tackle.
Your
Keep him to
trip
the
ends
short
here.
gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award,
Good.
because of
180.
plays like that. Not
Run,
every
run,
play is spectacular. Not every play
Watch
is
right,
for a
watch
loss.
right.
Make
Watch
the plays that are
Hey.
in front of you. Keep it
Silver,
to short gains,
Silver.
and
Hey.
you pile up
Wahoo.
statistics.
So Mike's number one.
Hey, alert 33.
Here we go. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Oh, what's the mic?
Watch.
Go. Go.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
you now.
First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running
Set.
out the wrong
15
door
on it, 15 on
and
it.
running into
Before
your
Mike.
pool instead
Here
of
we go,
running
here we
out
go.
onto the field. A real dud for that
Has
one.
that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories.
Take
Doing that back in the good old days.
We ain't giving them nothing.
So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as
You
he's
got
brought
him.
down.
You got him.
Give him 3
You
on
got him.
first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 70 ending. Mike's 54.
Don't let them breathe. Don't play that top deep. Don't let them breathe, defense.
First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14
Good work,
yards.
boys. Let's go.
They're trying to show
Let's
that they can
go.
run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little
on,
bit of
set.
keep away, don't you
Check the
think?
out.
And that's probably a good
Mike,
philosophy at this point.
Watch
Going to
the
make
run,
that
watch the
defense
run.
stand up and stop them.
Shut up.
On first down, Elliott. That one good for 13 and a Charger
All day.
Oh,
first.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance
Let's
on
go.
the ground?
18
That
gator,
puts him
18
over
gator.
100 yards
Check,
now
watch
for the
54, watch
afternoon, and I
54.
tell you,
I'm
he
coming.
seems to be getting
I'm
stronger
coming.
as the day
I'm
goes
coming.
along.
Let it go.
Keep on the ground. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be
Oh,
second
boy, I know you
down.
felt that one.
Now,
I
that
know
was an
you
excellent
felt that
run.
one.
And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide
Set,
receivers,
6
all they
yards.
want to do is
Right
catch
there, right there,
passes. So when they
56.
block on a
Get in
big-time
the weight
running
room.
play and
Get
create
go. Go, go, and run it. Run.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
We got this.
Give him 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a first down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have
Yeah,
on this
56,
game.
Lobo,
They're a little bit
56.
slower. That
Watch the
front
screen,
seven
watch the
reaction to the
screen.
football.
Watch the
almost
screen,
like
watch the
body blows
screen.
in boxing.
Watch
Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take
They'll run this complete out to Hill. No gain there on the completion. Second and 10.
0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule
Ready,
on
kick
down
the
and
man,
distance.
touch.
I think they were
Check,
hoping to get
56.
it to him. He can make a man
Keep it
or
up,
two
defense.
miss.
Keep
but
it
that
up, guys.
window-
Ready.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 16.
One of the selling points of the corner route is usually the receiver is able to move away from the defender. But in this case, he didn't get that far away.
Here we go. Here we go. 30 base.
56.
Coming to you. Coming to you.
Kill, kill, kill.
80 weapon.
Kill. Check 99. Check 99.
First down. It's Elliott. Elliott a first down and more. And he's brought down.
Let's go. Let's
Another
do this.
nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they gotta get ready. It's first and goal. We're back now in KC. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the fourth quarter.
Defense wins championships,
so first
baby.
and goal, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown,
That's it,
Los Angeles.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Ezekiel Elliott, his second touchdown of the afternoon. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those two TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns, but the bottom line is lead, he wants to continue to do so.
Crosby with the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback.
Baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go. Let's go.
25-yard line.
Good.
The
180.
Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, the interception. They did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
The last play got
Watch
just
the
a yard.
screen.
I got you.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation.
I know
the
he ain't
defense
got
won
it.
the battle.
Hey, Haywood.
Mike 1. Mike 1.
Go, go, go.
Mayfield. And that will be incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
It's
All right, they're gonna try to keep
Alert,
hope
alert,
alive
alert,
here
alert.
on fourth
Out
down.
guys.
They're
Out
going
Let's
for
get
it.
off the field.
Hey, exit.
Here we go. Oh.
Done.
Watch the mic. Watch one. Watch one. Target.
Incomplete. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on fourth down.
Keep
and
playing
the
hard.
Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position.
Here we go. Set.
56.
Pittsburgh.
There, 56. 3 buzz. 3 buzz.
I got you, boy. I got you,
It's
boy.
Elliott. And I think this defense knew what was
Yeah,
coming
baby.
as he is smothered behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Ready.
56.
91.
Mike 56. Hey, let's get in them holes. Check 31. Check 31.
164. Wait. Set.
2nd and 11. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown number 15. Nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field.
Extra extra point up and good by Crosby. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this.
Come on now, let's go.
To the 25 on the touchback. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6
So
points.
Mike's number one, Mike's number one. Watch the run, watch the run.
Events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. Past the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Yo.
This for field
yo.
position. Inside the 15 now.
You ain't doing nothing today.
And he's brought down just outside the 10 of the 11.
Come on.
to stop DeMonte Casey.
That's right. Ready?
The run got 4.
50
Now they
seconds,
deal
Mike.
with a 2nd and 6.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
He's been busy. And maybe a measure of revenge there.
Oh,
He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that.
7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this
All
one, so
day,
they'll bring
baby,
it up
let's
to the
go.
25
Let's
on
go.
the touchback.
Good.
The
180.
Chiefs offense about set to begin this
Where's
drive.
the mic? Watch
And last
one.
time,
Watch one.
One play
Here we go, here we go.
interception. So this offense, they should
Hurry,
be
hurry.
That's a good way of putting it.
Watch out.
They decided to do a play caller because a one-play drive where you
You must be dreaming.
a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
maybe play
That's
action.
what I'm
I think
talking
maybe
about.
you go play
Nice
action,
hit.
show your quarterback, get a
180.
little confidence in him, and let him fling another
I got
one.
you, boy.
Second
I
and
got you, boy.
6, just inside
Check
the
safety,
30.
check
Watch out.
They'll keep it moving.
Whoa.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
I know you feel that.
Frustrating for a defense,
Good.
energizing
180.
for an offense. Finding
Check
a way
right,
to
check
create
right.
that type of
Tight
yardage
right,
in your
tight
running
right.
game.
We got 4. We got 4.
All over you.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30.
Ah, that's it, baby.
I think it's pretty
That's
evident
it.
we can
That's
say what a
it.
difference
Big
a week
hit.
makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there.
180.
They obviously watched the
Hey,
tape
alert,
a few
alert,
times
alert,
and
alert.
made some
Watch
adjustments.
one. Watch one. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Watch out.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. Got his target, Samuel. And he's out of bounds. Able
Here
to
we
take
go.
this
Here
one
we
up
go.
to the 35.
Here we go.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Good.
So signs of
180.
life in what's
Pistol,
been a
pistol,
dormant
pistol.
offense
Double dog.
in this
That's the way.
second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Echo.
So Mike's number one. Mike's number one.
Watch the run.
Watch out.
Mayfield looks to throw. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it.
That's it, baby. That's it.
Just nothing there again. He's been sacked
Here we
multiple
go.
times.
180.
We've seen the interceptions, of course.
Where's the mic?
He's really
Watch
been
one.
through the ringer,
Watch
hasn't
one.
he?
And what
I
we've
smell
seen is a
fear in that
defense
offense.
is
Point it right,
well
point it right, point it
coordinated.
right.
The front
Smell fear
and the
in that
back
offense.
really in sync.
Check,
The
check.
front putting on the pressure.
Fresno.
The backside.
Why? Get wide.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 49.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Here we go. 70 ending. You don't want none of it. Give me it. Pick up the ball.
Elliott. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Come on,
So
Shaq.
now they have to
Come on,
contend with
Cincy,
2nd and
Shaq,
13
56.
after the 1st down
I'm
run goes
scared.
backwards.
Check. Rotate. Spell. Let it go.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much
baby.
today. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally
Ball,
got one. That's a win
ball.
for them.
Watch
But
the
all
ship.
game long,
66,
he's seen the
pull it,
holes,
ha,
and they've been
ship,
huge
rock,
for him.
ship. Joker,
Kind of like a baseball hitter. In the zone, seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they got it going today.
Got a man. It's Brown. We are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a fourth down here in a game that looks to have been decided already.
Check. Echo. 56. Right there. 56.
Gotta do better.
Man, it's Ross.
Come on, QB, come on.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown. As they just add to their totals. So another score there, and often you talk about the three phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
Watch the screen.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
They can't stop us, baby. Every time it's a set. Come on, fellas.
And dance around it a little bit. But going for two in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just
Let's
say,
go, boys. Let's go.
No, okay.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Real.
They've lost this one. Their offense
So
has
Mike's number
struggled.
one, Mike's
Do
number
they
one.
try to put together something here at the end just to take into
Here we
next
go.
week?
Yeah, sometimes
Here we go.
teams want to do that.
What's the
and
mic?
coaches
Watch
want to. I
one.
remember
Watch
time
one.
I was on a
In
team,
your face.
leading a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something
It's easy work, and it's coming again.
Get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on. Get it done. And maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
From the 24,
Watch tight. Tight is right. Watch tight. Tight is.
Hey, Charlie.
We got three, fellas. We got three.
So Mike's number one, Mike's number one.
Here we go.
Watch the safety creep.
Check nine.
Mayfield to throw it. Now a desperation throw deep, and his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Mike Hill. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside
Interception.
the 30-yard
Come
line.
on, guys. We got this.
Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense?
Come on.
Has the scouting report changed?
Hey,
or the
switch
showing
gears.
things
Hey,
different?
Sure. He better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. And
All day,
down
baby, all
inside
day.
the 15, shy of the 10.
Okay,
16 yards is the pickup
Check,
there, and a
56.
first down for L.A. And not totally
Mike
home.
56. Mike 56.
First and 10.
You don't know no
And
better.
this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
That's what I'm talking
And
about.
definitely it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever. Again, except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the game's over. We know this thing's done.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be
Let's
a
go,
touchback,
baby.
and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this
What's
drive.
the mic? Watch
They are
one.
just
Watch
obviously
one.
getting
Wild
shellacked
Bill.
here. If you're a coach for the final drive in a lopsided game like this.
For a lot of coaches,
That's it, baby.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a
Let's go,
great look
D.
at that
Big series
scoreboard.
right here.
Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
You're not going to want that feeling again.
no, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
There to get a hand in and knock that one away.
Run.
DJ Reed. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Here we go. What's the mic? Watch one. Watch one. Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
And that is incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. He hits this away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it.
Here we go.
The Charger drive about to get going. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself. Starting quarterback. Then you go to the bench.
Double up, double up.
And that's
He's
one
coming,
of the great
double up.
questions in the NFL.
You ain't going nowhere.
The 25. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Here we go. 50 set. 60 Pittsburgh. 54. To the row. West.
He's tired of us.
Mike on board. I got him.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another.
They can't hold me, coach. They can't hold me, baby.
I tell you, Charles. You play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Brandon Marshall. He's at the 50, the 30, 20, 10, and he takes it all the way back. It's a punch if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Yeah, let's go.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for the next
get
drive.
tired of seeing me.
This is just an exercise in futility.
I wouldn't, because now is
I'm going to hit you all day, baby.
So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for our visitors, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.